In 2023, annuity sales in the U.S. topped $385 billion. In 2024, the number went up to $434 billion, and in 2025, it'll likely top that. So why is BlackRock doing a positive story about annuities? Well, they're not dumb. Now they're selling them. And this is what I want to get to. Annuities used to be the work of the devil. Now they're a viable income source. A 401k used to be the retirement savior when we lost the pension. Now all we talk about is the tax time bomb, the lack of choices, the fees, and those awful target date funds. What has happened? Why the 180 on some of these topics? The realities of retirement have set in. My parents moved to Florida to work for a few years and then retire. That was the plan. They moved to Fort Myers, they bought a boat, they bought a small house with a small yard on the canals. And I thought, good for you. But you know what I heard every time they called? God, is it hot. The wages here stink. The snowbirds come down in November and the traffic is horrible and I can't get into a restaurant. And you remember that small house with the small yard? Well, Dad used to say, it rains so much here, everything grows 3 times as fast, and all I do is lawn work. The realities of living in Florida were showing up. About 80% of baby boomers have now retired, and the realities are setting in. They need to replace their paycheck. Think about how your life will change in retirement. I used to get a paycheck from my job. Now it's up to me. I used to get my health coverage through my employer. Now I'm dealing with Medicare and Advantage plans. Taxes were April 15th and what was taken out of my check every 2 weeks. Now it's capital gains, RMDs, and keeping track of provisional income. I used to be busy at work 50 or 60 hours a week. Now what do I do to fill my time? Why is retirement so scary? Because of the change. And without help and a heads up, the realities can hit you square in the face. As a financial advisor, I think this is a talking point worth exploring. Some of our most successful advisors use it. You need certain skills to get up retirement mountain. You need a whole different set of skills to get down. You may have been a great saver, but will you have the confidence to spend in retirement? It has become a bit of a throwaway statement, but it's true. We're going to go through retirement once. As a financial advisor, you're going to go through it thousands of times. Let me show you what I've seen, the good, the bad, the mistakes, and how to prepare for them.